Okay, now let's see how to find the perimeter of a triangle. The perimeter of a triangle. So, yeah. Okay, so here plot the given points 4, 3, 3, -3, and 2, 5 on the given graph. So let me label this one as, point A, point B, and point C. So, you know how to identify these points and plot them on the screen. So first one is 4, 3, 4, 3. So on my x-axis 4 is here and y-axis 3 is here. These two are meeting at this point. So this is my point A. Point B is 3, -3. 3 is here and it is 3 and -3. So these two are meeting at this point. So let me label it as B, and C is 2, 5. So my x-axis 2 and y-axis is 5. So this is going to be point C. Now let me join all of them using a straight edge. Okay, AC are joined, AB is joined, then BC is joined. Well, now you have to find the perimeter of this triangle. So, you know perimeter formula is that's the total length of the boundary line, or I can say that sum of all these sides. In this triangle, we have three sides AB, BC, and AC. So I have to add the length of AB, BC, and AC in order to get the perimeter. So do I know what is the value of the length of AB, length of BC, and length of AC? The answer is no. So we'll do one thing. Let's try to figure out what is the length of AB, BC, and AC. So this part, let me move this one. Oops, my bad. So let me, okay, let me, oops. Let me not move that anymore. So let me take the length of AB, right? So length of AB, a distance between point A and B. It's one and same. So I have to use the distance formula, which is x2 subtract x1 whole square plus y2 subtract y1 whole square, and it is under the square root. Ooh, it's really bad. Under the square root. Well, so the value of so let me take point A. Point A is 4, 3. It is 4, 3. Point B is 3, -3. So I know that my first point is labeled as x1, y1, and my second point as x2, y2. Let me plug those values. So x2 is, you can see that x2 is 3 and x1 is 4. So it is 3 minus 4 square plus y2 is -3, y1 is 3. Therefore, I have to take -3 subtract 3 square, and this one is under the square root. So 3 minus 4, that gives me negative 1 square plus negative 3, negative 3. You know, negative 3 subtract 3 means quickly a thought may come as 0, but it is not. Negative 3 subtract 3, that gives you negative 6 square. So, negative 1 square, you can make use of calculator. You get 1 here, negative 6 square is 36. Another possible mistake is, I know some students, they compute like square root 1 plus square root 36. Square root 1 is 1, square root 36 is 6, 1 plus 6 is 7, which is not correct. First of all, you have to add them. 1 plus 36, that gives you 37 and 37. You know, what is square root 9? It's 3. Square root 25 is 5. Square root 37, we can't. So leave the value of square root 37 as it is, No need to change those values. Just let it be as a square root of 37. Just let me try moving this one a little down, because going forward I may need some extra place, extra space. So just let me move this one all the way down here. Okay, right. Now let me try a line to separate for other calculations. Now this time I'm going to compute the length of BC, and also I have to find the length of AC2, right? For all these three, for finding the length of AB, BC or AC, we use the same distance formula, which is x2 subtract x1 whole square plus y2 subtract y1 whole square. The same thing I am duplicating and just copying here. Okay, let me move this one a little away so that it will not be mixed up. Alright, then let me separate all these three. Well, now let me compute the length of BC. Then point B is, it is point B is 3 comma negative 3. Yes, it is 3 comma negative 3, and point C is 2 5. My bad, the points are moved here and there. Well, so here I know that this is my first point, so this is x1 y1 and this one is x2 y2. Therefore, let me plug in these values. So x2 subtract x1, so that gives me 2 subtract 3 whole square plus y2 is 5 subtract y1 is negative 3. This is important. Subtract negative 3. Therefore, there is a double negative sign. 5 subtract negative 3. Therefore, double negative sign. So negative of negative, that gives you positive. So 5 plus 3, that gives you 8 square. 2 minus 3, which is negative 1 square. Then I have to keep all under the square root, everything under the square root. Then negative 1 square gives you 1 here, 8 square gives you 64. Please, as I told you before, do not compute square root 1 and square root 64 separately. Add them, you get 1 plus 64, 65. Then the last part is okay. Now the last part is I'm taking AC, so point A, which is 4 comma 3, and C is 2 5. So easily I can identify. It's better to write it as x1 y1 x2 y2, so we can avoid a lot of confusion. Now you can see that x2 subtract x1, so x2 is 2 and x1 is 4. So let me take 2 subtract 4 whole square plus y2 is 5 subtract y1 is 3 square under the square root. 2 minus 4, that gives you negative 2 square plus 5 minus 3, that gives you 2 square under the square root. So this gives me 4. This gives me 4. So 4 plus 4 is equals to square root of 8. Now the last part of the question is, I'm taking AB value all the way here and BC value all the way here, from here to here, and AC from here to here. Right. So let me copy these values first. AB is 37, square root of 37 plus BC is 65. I know some of you are very smart, then you must be thinking 65 plus 37. But friends, if there is a radical sign or square root sign, you are not supposed to add the values. You cannot add 65 and 37 as 65, 35, 102. No. It's not correct. And square root 8. So as I told you before, you cannot add them. Then what is the final answer means? Just you may leave them as they are. This will be your final answer. My apologies, my handwriting is really weird because I'm not using my regular iPad. I'm using a different gadget. Probably in the coming up videos, I'll write better. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.